staff, students, honored guests, parents, and guardians, and of course, my fellow graduates. To IECA's 2023-2024 graduation ceremony. When I received the email from Ms. Whitler saying I'd be doing this celebratory speech, I thought it'd be just a simple introduction to the evening. But, unfortunately, it wasn't going to be that easy. It's hard to come up here in the first place and do a speech, let alone one that's meant to reflect me and my peers and leave somewhat of an impact on the audience, and of course, the graduates. Nonetheless, I hope I'm able to do so. It felt like only a few years ago, less than 13 at least, that we were in Great Primary, where we spent hours sitting on colorful cushions, or picking the next paths in, or eagerly waiting for Mr. Fraser's science class so we could talk to our turtle pen pal. But you don't remember that. Then, our late elementary school years, being in split classes, writing first tests, getting needles, and finally being able to walk to Robbins, or at the time courses. And of course, there was COVID, which gave us just a few more weeks of March break. And finally, high school, where we spent the last 4 years starting and studying for exams, starting harder classes, getting our beginners, going to school sport provincials, getting our licenses, getting graduation photos, going to Grand March, and finally, being up here this evening and graduating. As we go our separate ways, carrying probably a quarter of what we learned with us, we will each grow, meet new people, make new friends, and start our own families. I hope that all the memories you've made throughout all these years will be the other 75% of your high school experience that you were able to remember and carry with you as you go. Throughout it all, with the support of all the incredible staff we gossiped with and annoyed, our fellow students and friends we will be saying goodbye to, and of course, our wonderful parents and guardians who went above and beyond and made it to today. We made it to graduation. It has been an incredible 13 years with an even more incredible group of people who all have big plans and aspirations. And to them, I say good luck. And it was a pleasure growing up with you and seeing all the people you got. Thanks for the wild ride. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us.
Esteemed guests, staff, family and friends, fellow graduates, and all others in attendance tonight, good evening. It is an honor to be able to speak at this ceremony as I stand here today to pay tribute to the most influential and caring people in our lives, our beloved parents and guardians. I can clearly remember the day I first stepped into these doors. Honestly speaking, I was terrified. I'm sure my classmates share a similar experience. A new beginning, full of unknowns and lots of unfamiliar faces. It was most likely one of the first times we truly felt alone. Being dropped off in this unfamiliar place wasn't easy. When you're young and full of uncertainty, guidance and support is crucial to help you through those times. Our parents and guardians were there to do just that. We may have thought that they weren't going to be there to pick us up at the end of the day, but they left us in this big, scary place with no one we knew. However, the end of the day came, and there they were, welcoming us into their arms. This continued to be the case. As the uncertainty that comes with growing up swarmed our young minds, they were right there with us every step of the way, guiding us through. You continually guided and supported us for every momentous event we experienced. Our first day of school, our first Christmas concerts, projects we forgot about until the night they were due, our first sports games and concerts, and our last sports games and concerts. Every step of the way, you were there. And for that, we are forever grateful. The most influential period of your life is your childhood. That's what I believe. The things you experience and the people who surround you help to define your fundamental beliefs and values that help shape the person you become. We are so lucky to have grown up with you, guiding us along the way. You taught us the valuable lessons of perseverance, patience, kindness, respect, courage, and love. You taught us the values of friendship and forgiveness, and that at the end of the day, your family is everything. You stuck by our side through our successes and good decisions, just as you stuck with us through our tough times and many bad decisions. We thank you for your many sacrifices early mornings, not so early mornings, sleepless nights, sports trips, birthdays, school events, and everything in between. It's difficult to put into words how grateful we are for everything you've done for us, but we sure can try our best, and that's all you ever asked of us. Do our best. Tonight, as we celebrate the achievements of graduation, we also celebrate the reason we ever made it here in the first place, which is you. We thank you for your endless sacrifice and support, for your love and care, and for teaching us fundamental life lessons that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. As we celebrate our achievements tonight, we are here to celebrate you. You who have been with us during our highest of highs and lowest of lows, and who at the end of the day, never give up on us. While we may not always show it, you are the reason we stand here today. As this early chapter in our lives comes to an end and marks the start of a new chapter of our lives, whatever that next step may be, or wherever it leads us, I hope you know that wherever we may go next, we will carry you with us in our hearts always. I'm sure there will be many emotions here tonight, along with many tears, and that's okay. Just remember, while it's okay to cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Before my speech comes to a close, well, tonight is a night to celebrate we who sit on stage. It is also a night to celebrate the reason we ever made it so far. If everyone could give a round of applause to our beloved parents and guardians. To my classmates, our parents and guardians, and everyone in attendance here tonight, I leave you with one final message, and that's to keep love and care for those close to you, learn to forgive and forget, and to keep your family close, because at the end of the day, we truly need nothing more. Thank you.